Hello everyone, another day, another legal learning. Unsa ng bail? Today, let's break down what bail really means, why it exists, and how it works in our judicial system. Tara, let's talk about this. Bail means a temporary release of a person accused of a crime while their case is still pending at the court. It's either NTC, RTC, CA, or Sandigan Bayan. It is secured either by money or property. Unsay purpose na mag-bail? In order to protect the rights to liberty or freedom of the accused, and of course, para i-ensure yun ang kanang akusado moatubang gyud siya balik sa korte para iyang atubangon ang iyang kaso. Kung sa legal basis, Rule 114 of the Rules of Court. So what are the three types of bail? Number one is cash bail. This is a money deposited at the court. And second one is property bail. So your real estate will be served as the security for your temporary release. And the third one is recognizance. This is a release based on a promise by a responsible person or institution without any monetary payment. Sila lang naman ang accountable and responsible if ever di ka motunga sa imong kaso, sila mubuyod yun nimo gikan sa imuhang gitaguan padung sa korte. Kay sila may manubag sa court, kay sila may ning promise na mo secure sa imuhang temporary release. When is bail allowed? Number one is as a matter of right. And second is at the court's discretion. Bail as a matter of rights applies to all offenses that are bailable, meaning the punishment ana niya na offense dili reclusion perpetua, life imprisonment, or death. It is also a matter of right when ang case pending pa before a court, wala pa'y conviction. So like for example, a public official na siya kaso Republic Act 3019 or the Anti-Graft and Corrupt Practices Act. Since ang punishable offense is 6 years and 1 day to 15 years, it is granted automatically once ang accused maka-secure sa requirements na gihatag sa court for his or her temporary release. Then bail at the court's discretion. Mo-apply ni siya sa tanang offenses basta ang punishment is reclusion perpetua or life imprisonment. Ma-apply sa ni siya discretion sa court kung ang ebidensya sa prosecution weak ra kayo. I-hear man na sa court ang prosecution's evidence. Kung dili gali ana ka strong, meaning discretion niya na mo-grant of temporary liberty or muhatag siya bail sa akusado. Example, ang usa ka akusado na siya ay kaso murder or plunder, but hinay kayo ang evidence sa prosecution. So as a court's discretion, pwede niya i-grant ang bail sa accused. Now, it's different if there is already conviction. Like for example, nanay conviction sa RTC. Even though ang offense is bailable, but dili na siya as a matter of right, it is already considered as judicial discretion na. Even bailable pa na siya, niya labi na recidivist or flight risk or na siya prior conviction pa sa ubang kaso, kanang iyang bail yun, even bailable pa ang offense, i-denied yun na or i-cancel sa court. And in most cases, if ang person na naka-bail after conviction, mananghid yun na sila sa court, kung manggani, mularga na sila outside sa jurisdiction sa court. Kaya kung dili, basig bawion sa court ang ilang temporary liberty, niya ibalik sila sa prisuhan kung diin sila supposed to be na-convicted. This has been Attorney Kenor Wimby Marsado saying, let's continue to empower our community with knowledge, dignity, and justice. So if you want to learn more videos about Philippine and educational laws, please follow, like, share, and subscribe for more updates. Thank you so much for watching and God bless.